Make sure you watch part 1 and part 2 before watching this one. Where we left off, Vegeta and Nappa had both been killed, but at the cost of Piccolo and Krillin as well. Now, it's time to go to Namek, but there seems to be a threat waiting for them on the planet. After 5 days, the Namekian spaceship was ready to launch into space, and so our story is set to begin. I'm Karthu, and this is What If Goku Was Born with God Ki, Part 3. The spaceship is ready to go, but the question is, who will make the journey? Ten Shinhan and Yamcha are still recovering from their fight with Nappa, and Chi-Chi is unbudging on letting Gohan go. This journey seems like it'll be relegated to just Goku and Bulma, but before he leaves, Goku tells Gohan to keep training his mind. Chi-Chi looks ecstatic hearing Goku tell Gohan to keep up with his studies, but Gohan knew that wasn't what he meant. This red-haired power, the power of the gods, was not just physically demanding, but it equally requires mental fortitude to control. Bulma and Goku make their way to the spaceship, but before they go, Master Karin shows up and gives them a bag of Senzu. Since Goku didn't use the Senzu more than once previously, there are currently 6 Senzu total, since Yajirobe was still eating them over time. Goku thanks his master for the gift and hopes he won't need them. Bulma and Goku enter the ship and take off on a 2-month journey to Namek. Goku does some image training on the ship to further his control of his god form, but he doesn't gain any power from this journey. The lack of gravity room really hinders that. After 2 months, they arrive on Namek. Goku still at a base power level of 10,000. Immediately, Goku can sense some powers beyond, and some powers fading as well. He tells Bulma to wait by the ship, and he flies off to find where these powers are disappearing from. Goku arrives at a nearby Namekian village being ransacked by some of Frieza's men. He instantly takes them out in a single sweep, and the village thanks him for his help. Meanwhile, Frieza sees that a bunch of his men have disappeared off his scouter. "It appears that we have an upstart trying to save these precious people," Frieza laughs to himself. "Zarbon, Dodoria, take care of this pest." So, without hesitation, Zarbon and Dodoria fly towards Goku's location. Goku can sense the massive powers flying towards him and instantly knows that he's no match for them. He takes a stance and prepares to transform, but before he can, he's kicked by Zarbon flying in. Goku takes heavy damage instantly, rolling back on the ground. Zarbon begins to laugh, realizing that Goku's power is truly only 10,000. Dodoria was unnecessary, and since Frieza is watching on his scouter, Zarbon can get the finishing blow and Frieza's praise. Dodoria says they're sharing the credit for this, and the two begin to argue over it. This gives Goku enough time to turn into his god form. Both Zarbon and Dodoria are terrified, but their scouters read nothing. Frieza also notices that his scouter is saying this enemy is still alive with a power level of 0. That's happened once before, but he can't remember when, so he continues to watch the battle. Zarbon and Dodoria nod at each other and charge in. Goku quickly dodges their attacks and hits them both on the back of the neck. They instantly fall to the ground. Goku looks around at all the dead Namekians in this village, and Goku blasts Zarbon and Dodoria, ending them both. Frieza is taken aback by the power he witnessed, so he tells his troops to stay back while he investigates this personally. Frieza arrives to quickly see the red-haired Goku facing him down. Goku drops back to base form, and Frieza's scouter begins to sense a power level again, 10,000. Goku is out of breath, and that initial hit hurt him good. So, he quickly takes out a Senzu and eats it, restoring all his stamina instantly, but also providing him a small Zenkai boost. Goku went from a power level of 10,000 to 15,000 right in front of Frieza's eyes. "You are quite powerful indeed. It's no wonder you were able to defeat Zarbon and Dodoria so easily. I came to this world to use the Dragon Balls for a mission of peace, you see, restoring life to a dying planet under my rule. However, some of my subordinates thought this would be a good opportunity to betray me and take the wish for themselves. I apologize for their actions, and if you could help me on this quest, I would be most grateful." Frieza had hidden his true intentions. He would sooner dispose of his own army than risk losing his wish for immortality. Goku, naive as he is, chose to believe Frieza. However, Goku needed a wish too. One of the grateful Namekians informed them that Porunga can grant 3 wishes. Frieza and Goku agreed, 2 wishes for Goku and 1 for Frieza. The two went around befriending the Namekians and collecting the Dragon Balls peacefully. Goku would defeat any of Frieza's soldiers they found along the way, saving villages as they went. Eventually, their journey led them to Guru's place. Frieza chose to wait outside with the other Dragon Balls while Goku went in to make a request for Guru's Dragon Ball. This was the final one they needed. Before Goku left, Guru unlocked Goku's hidden potential, raising him to a further 25,000 power level. Frieza's scouter beeped as this happened, but this was still nothing compared to him, so he was confident that he could take out Goku and take all 3 wishes for himself. Guru tells Nail to go with Goku and to translate their wishes for them. Nail nods, and with that, Goku, Frieza, and Nail leave Guru's place to make their wishes. As they're flying, Goku tells Frieza that he'll make his 2 wishes first, then Frieza can make his. This made Frieza angry, but he reluctantly agrees. He'll just shout his wish for immortality first anyway. They land in an open area, and Nail summons Porunga. The minute Porunga appears, Frieza shouts his wish for immortality, and Goku shouts no. Goku turns into his god form, and Frieza's scouter drops to 0 again. This strange occurrence has happened before, but when? Frieza thought. Goku charged at Frieza, who laughed maniacally as he thought he was immortal now and transformed into his final form. Goku clearly had the power advantage here. Even with our lowballed multiplier of 20,000 times for Super Saiyan God, has Goku outputting a power of roughly 500 million. Even if you say that full power Frieza is 200 million because of the lack of Genki Dama damage, it's still not even close to enough. Frieza and Goku continue their battle, and Goku really does believe that Frieza is immortal, so he's not trying to defeat Frieza, rather contain him, but he doesn't know how to do it just yet. However, Nail enters Goku's mind and says that Porunga can only grant wishes made in Namekian and asks Goku to speak his wishes. Goku wishes for the revival of Krillin and Piccolo, which Porunga easily makes happen. Nail says they have one final wish left, and Piccolo enters Goku's mind as well. He asks to be teleported to Namek as well. He feels a calling to go there. So, it is done. Piccolo is now on Namek, and the Dragon Balls scatter once again. Goku tells Frieza that he's not immortal, and he will pay for betraying him, killing the Namekians, and even killing his own men. Frieza is now enraged and blasts Nail out of existence practically, who he blames for this happening. However, Nail is just on the verge of death. He hasn't been completely killed yet, and Piccolo is able to fly over to the battlefield and collect Nail from it. Nail asks Piccolo with his dying breath to take him to Guru, and so they go. Goku is delivering the punishment to Frieza. The fight has been only a few minutes long, and Frieza is barely standing at this point, an overall humiliating defeat on all fronts. Nail and Piccolo arrive at Guru's quickly. When they face Guru, Nail is on his dying breath and asks for permission to merge with this Namekian as a way to keep his warrior will alive. Guru allows it, and Piccolo merges with Nail. Guru tells Piccolo to come over to him, and Guru unlocks Piccolo's potential as well on top of the merge bonus. Piccolo's power is skyrocketing, all in a matter of moments. And finally, Guru says that these are his final moments as well. The hourglass will soon run out of sand, and age will take him to the winds. But Nail had given his death meaning by giving his power to Piccolo, and so Guru wished to do the same. The wisdom of an elder and the powers of a guru could be of use to Piccolo in the future. So, Piccolo accepts this. The hints of Nail inside him sadden that Guru's time is over. With that, Piccolo merged with Guru, and his power once again went up dramatically. Piccolo was now even rivaling Goku's god form, and he has the wisdom to back it up. Meanwhile, on the battlefield, Frieza is on the ground defeated. Goku told Frieza to leave this planet and never return, and as Frieza looks up, he remembers. Decades ago, Frieza had met Beerus for the first time, and his scouter read 0. The power of a god is undetectable. This is the Saiyan he destroyed planet Vegeta because of. Not the Super Saiyan alone, but the Super Saiyan God. Frieza thought about leaving in his failure, but then came up with a different plan. He aimed the blast at the ground, ready to destroy everything to kill Goku. But before he could destroy the planet, Goku grabbed his arm and finished off Frieza. In his dying breath, Frieza uttered the name, Super Saiyan God. Now, Namek was saved, Krillin and Piccolo were revived, and Goku had defeated Frieza. The rest of Frieza's troops hurried off the planet, and Goku and Piccolo went to the spaceship. 2 months later, they were home again, and so ends Part 3 of What If Goku Was Born with God Ki.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, leave your opinions and counterpoints in the comments down below, and hit subscribe and the notification bell. That way you get to stay up to date on the channel and everything that goes on with it. If you're interested, please check out the merch store to support the channel in another way that gives you something in return. But till next time, peace!